I am I'm an executive coach, and I do a little bit of speaking and having fun on stage as well, but that's more playing than anything else. And I think the speciality that I come from is in conversational leadership, because I really believe that every single conversation we have can fundamentally change. Therein lies the power of mentoring for me. The mentoring conversation is just so incredibly powerful. And it was actually quite a few years ago, probably 6-7 years ago, came up with the concept of conscious leadership conversations, because I think that as leaders, we have conversations every single day, but that we're doing it consciously. Are we thinking about what we have with those around us are actually achieving, either positively or negatively? Because conversational intelligence basically shows us that we speak our future into existence. And I think that's what underpins this program that we are doing. Every single session we have in the room, every single mentoring conversation you have with your mentors going forward, it's not just a things to do list and action list. You are actually changing their lives. And I think when we do that consciously, it's incredibly powerful.
On Wednesday, the 26th of April, we were pleased to kickstart the Conscious Leadership Conversations for 2023 with an orientation with our prospective cohort of mentees and mentors in collaboration with the Nelson Mandela University Business School. This pool of young and talented individuals performs considerably well in their positions and were rightfully nominated by their superiors as Nelson Mandela Bay's Youth Leaders of Tomorrow. They represent various industries at different levels. We at Engeli Human Capital Solutions and Enterprise Development believe that the transference of skills to our next generation of leaders is of paramount importance. Our program is the Build Up event series focusing on youth and development. Thereafter, our CLC candidates will embark on a 9-month journey with one of their mentors. Leadership recognition was the topic of discussion at the first CLC session. The panelists discussed the phrase leadership recognition from two perspectives. The first is how can senior leaders recognize and reward emerging leadership potential and performance. The second perspective is how young leaders can position themselves for recognition. How do you make choices strategically to balance exponential career growth and work-life balance? Also, how can they elevate their brand and profile to be seen as high potential talent, either for promotion or winning of business? The focus here was on how they can put themselves in the driver's seat and leverage opportunities available. Leadership development is a reciprocal process that requires an employer to create a platform for learning and development, and the employee in turn to be willing and able to during the process. In a dynamic, uncertain environment in which organizations are more agile, learning gains importance. Within this context, the panelists discussed leadership principles aligned to the topic of leadership development. Developmental factors that help cohorts to grow in their current positions and opportunities to develop specialist skills. The leadership culture. Strategy and culture are among the primary levers at top leaders' disposal in their never-ending quest to maintain organizational viability and effectiveness. Strategy offers a formal logic for the company's goals and orients people around them. Culture expresses goals through values and beliefs and guides activity through shared assumptions and group norms. Peter Drucker maintains that culture eats strategy for breakfast. Executives are often confounded by culture because much of it is anchored in unspoken behaviors, mindsets, and social patterns. Many leaders either let it go unmanaged or relegate it to HR, where it becomes a secondary concern for the business. Numerous processes exist for creating and changing organizational culture. Within this context, the panelists and the mentees discussed the leadership principles aligned to the topic, insights regarding culture's effect on companies' success. Lastly, leadership succession was the topic for the fourth and final CLC session. The world of work is changing. Technology is dominant, diversity is essential, and the line between personal and professional continues to blur. These changes present a once-in-a-generation opportunity for business leaders, governments, and society to reimagine how work gets done, reshape the workforce, and empower people wherever they work. Human potential is boundless, and it's already vested inside your organization. Within this context, the mentees and panelists discuss the leadership principles aligned to the topic, the business case for succession planning.
The only thing we can do is play the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I act to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. Thank you for your time.